What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Big Bear Bricks, and today we are going over all of the retiring Star Wars sets for 2023 as of October 26th, 2023. So this list is subject to change, but as far as from what I've seen on retiring lists, this is the list so far. There is one set in here that's a rumor that isn't on a list I've seen, but is noteworthy anyway. So anyways, we'll jump right into it. If you've been looking to get the Steamboat Willie gift with purchase, you can pick up Star Wars sets to pick that up. That's a cool little promo that Disney is doing with for Disney 100 with Mickey Mouse's first appearance being in the short Steamboat Willie, as you can see right here. So, anyways, let's jump into it. First up, we've got this A New Hope trash compactor diorama, the Death Star diorama. With this one, you get 6 minifigures. You get 4 you can see from the front. You've got Leia, Luke, Han Solo. Although these are just stormtroopers with Luke and Han Solo's heads. I don't know enough about Star Wars to know if these stormtrooper prints are anything different than what they normally do. You get Chewie, but one thing that's notable is that on the back you get a R2-D2 with back printing. That's pretty rare, and you get C-3PO with arm printing, which is also pretty rare. So great set. I think that these were a little bit overpriced. I've seen them on sale on different websites. Not sure where it's currently on sale, but check out Amazon. They typically match any other sales that are out there, or Walmart.com. But yeah, cool set. These things display really well. I've seen them built at different bricks and minifig stores, and I've got one in the box in my backlog. So excited to put this together at some point when I have the shelf space. And sticking on the theme of A New Hope, I did organize these by show or movie that they come from, so hopefully someone appreciates the organization here. But sticking with A New Hope, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing is leaving shelves this year. This one's been regularly on sale for $40. I picked this one up. This is one that I've built. Luke Skywalker's X-Wing is my absolute favorite ship in all of Star Wars, so I was excited to pick this one up and put it together. But great little build. You get R2-D2, Luke, Leia, and I can never remember this guy's name. We'll see what it says right here. Alright, come on, computer, load. General Dodonna. Alright, I remember his name now. Alright, so, anyways, great build. Like I said, you can typically find it for $40. I think it's been $40 on Amazon for like a year. But great set to pick up. Might be worth picking up for investment purposes if it's going to retire here this year as well, with the X-Wing being such an iconic ship. It'd be interesting to see if LEGO redoes it in the near future, but maybe you can flip it for a quick buck here within a month or two. And sticking on Luke Skywalker's helmet, currently sold out on Lego.com, but I think you can still find it at other retailers. This one is leaving us this year. Great display piece to put on your shelves. I really like the way that they did the visor here. I think that was really cool with the trans orange right there. But yeah, I personally have not been a huge fan of the busts or the helmets, but I know a lot of you guys are. So if you've been wanting to pick this one up to add it to your helmet collection, go ahead and pick it up. And moving on, we've got the Imperial TIE Fighter. This one has also regularly been on sale. So check out your other retailers besides Lego.com to save a few bucks on this one. But this one's going to be retiring. I don't think any of these minifigures are exclusive. Maybe this one little droid. But this one's been around for a while, so I'm sure most of you guys have it. But it is retiring this year. If you have been sitting on it, you might want to pick one up. Alright, and rounding off A New Hope, we've got the Death Star Trench Run. This was the one diorama that I didn't pick up because one of the big draws to the dioramas, in my opinion, is the minifigures. I like having the minifigures, and if I feel like I could build it out of just parts I could find in bulk, then I'm probably going to stay away from it. But it does have a couple of unique prints, like this little R2-D2 head, and the printed clear piece for the TIE Fighters, TIE Fighter windshields, and you get this right here. But overall, this one's probably a pass for me. It is cheaper because it doesn't come with any minifigures, but yeah, it does look cool. So if you wanted to complete the collection of all of these, now's the time. Alright, and moving on into The Empire Strikes Back, we've got the Hoth ATST retiring this year. This one's only been on the shelves for, I think, 2 years? Maybe a year and a half, but you can get this exclusive snowy Chewbacca here, and you get a little side build for a assassin droid or Imperial probe droid, or is that what it was? Why can't I think of it? Yeah. And you get a little rebel troop here, as well as the pilot for the ATST, but pretty cool build. If you're wanting to do like a big diorama of Hoth, there's a lot that you need to jump on this year. Right now you can get this one in a 2-pack from Walmart for $45. So you can get the Hoth ATST, and it comes with this Snowtrooper battle pack as well. So $45 gets you both of those at Walmart.com. If you get the 2-in-1 pack. I've also seen it on the shelves in Walmart for the same price. So really cool one to pick up, and you can get some good savings there, saving you $25 between the two of those. The Snowtrooper battle pack is also retiring. So like I said, if you're wanting to do some sort of Hoth diorama, a lot of the materials you want to pick up are disappearing here pretty soon. But yeah, if you want to pick yourself up some snowtroopers, a scout trooper, and a speeder bike, really good opportunity to pick that up in that 2-pack at Walmart. The AT-AT, the minifigure scale one, not the UCS one, is also retiring this year. They've remade the AT-AT a lot, so if you miss out on this one, you can likely pick up another one within a year. I went ahead and picked this one up because during Amazon's Prime Day earlier this month, this one went on super discount. Went down to like $118, so I went ahead and snagged it. I'm sure it will go on sale again, or I'm hoping it will go on sale again for Black Friday. A lot of the retailers are doing Black Friday early this year. I believe Amazon starts on November 1st, so next week. And I think Walmart starts a week after that. So anyways, Black Friday deals all month long, so keep your eye out for some of these. I'm sure a lot of these will go on good sale, since they're retiring and retailers are going to want to clear the shelves for new stuff coming out next year. Sticking on the Empire Strikes Back, even though this isn't Hoth, we do have the Jedi training diorama retiring this year. This is the only one besides Yoda's Jedi Starfighter that you can get Yoda in. I'm not sure if Yoda's Jedi Starfighter has the same print on the minifigure. That'd be worth a check if you're wanting to get that. But if you want to get Luke with this print, this minifigure print, you'll want to pick that up, as well as a muddy R2-D2. So I think this one's really cool. I like how they did like the green water for the diorama, and having Luke's X-Wing wing sticking out of it. I think it looks pretty sweet. So I've gone ahead and picked this one up. I think it went on 30% off in the spring at Best Buy. Which, by the way, if you want to find some deals on Lego, sometimes Best Buy is a good place to look. They tend to fly under the radar for Lego stuff. So another website to be watching besides just Amazon and Walmart there and Target. So anyways, great set. Pick it up. It's gonna be a good one to hang on to, and gonna be a great display for your collection. The ATST set, the 4+ one, is is going to retire this year. I was able to find this on clearance at Walmart near my parents' house for $17. It really doesn't come with much. You get this little build here, this little tiny ATST. You get a little small speeder bike build here, and you get a really small tree for Wicket to hang out in. So I don't think that at this price it's worth it, but if you can get a good clearance deal on this one, the minifigures are pretty solid. It's the only one where you can get this Ewok, get Wicket in it, and it's nice to get a Scout Trooper and an ATST pilot. So pick it up for the minifigures if you can find it on sale, but at $35, that's just too expensive for this set. It doesn't come with enough, in my opinion. I guess it's just like the 3 different builds. I mean, let's see. If we price the minifigures at $5, so 5, 10, 15, and then 5, 10, 15, it's like $30 for all 3 of those. I don't know. I mean, maybe these builds are worth $5 a piece, but I don't think so. So, anyways, and that's still more expensive than $30. So, like I said, this one, I wouldn't pick it up at full price, but if you can get a good discount, or if you really want the minifigs, go ahead and jump on this one. Okay, this one I did not see on the list, but I have seen rumors that this one's going to retire pretty quick here. It's only been out since the spring, I believe. So, if you're wanting to pick this one up, it's a good 5-pack if you're into the brickheads and the brickheads versions of these, or if you just want to hang on to them for a little while and invest some money into it, and hopefully it appreciates afterwards. A good opportunity to jump on that. $40 for 5 brickheads seems like a pretty decent deal to me, even though R2 and Wicket are smaller. But yeah, looks like some cool brickheads. I'm not a big brickheads person. The only brickheads I've ever bought were the Lord of the Rings ones, but that's because I'm a Lord of the Rings uber nerd. So, alright, so moving into the ObiWan show miniseries, the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader is retiring this year. I picked up this set. I found it at Costco. I think it was $30 or $35 or something like that when I got it, and I was actually pleasantly surprised at this build. I know it looks kind of boring from the pictures, but you get this guy that's got a unique headpiece for the minifigure here. You get arm printing on Darth Vader, and the build's got some fun little movement into it. You know, this guy actually like knocks over and shoots out the burning embers and stuff, and you know, it's a scene for you to recreate from the show. But anyways, I just, after I actually built it, I felt like it was underrated. I picked it up because I thought the minifigures were nice, and I got it at a decent discount. But yeah, I would say this one's underrated and worth a shot if you can find a good price on it. The Inquisitor Transport Scythe is also retiring this year. You get some unique minifigures that are probably not ever going to be redone unless they're put into another show. And I can't see them like recreating this build later on in another version of it. But you know, you get the 3 different Inquisitors here, and yeah, you know, some unique pieces if you're wanting to build out all the Inquisitors and everything and collect all the Jedi and Sith. This is a good one to pick up because all of these are unique. Alright, and moving on to the Mandalorian, we've got Boba Fett's Starship retiring this year. I picked this one up. It's a fun little build, and this little thing right here turns into a display stand for the ship. It is a little bit smaller than I expected it to be when I actually built it out, but still cool. You get a Boba Fett minifigure and a Mandalorian minifigure, and it's from the earlier on in the show when he just had the Beskar spear and stuff. So cool cape piece that comes with him. Boba Fett's got his new armor with the black undertones here, but I enjoyed this build. I don't know about it though. It's if they're going to be doing some anniversary sets next year, and if they re-release Boba Fett's Slave One in a bigger scale, I'd almost hold out for that. So, but if you're wanting to collect all the Boba Fett stuff, you're one of those Boba Fett guys. He is cool. You know, you might want to jump on this one. I do think that this one's been on sale a lot. It might even still be on sale for $40. So probably a decent price out there if you're wanting to check it out. Alright, and then the Dark Trooper attack is also set to retire. This was a really cool scene from The Mandalorian where Luke comes in and takes out all the Dark Troopers. This is the only set that I've seen the Dark Trooper minifigures so far, so if you're wanting to pick that up for the minifigures, now's the time. But $35 is a little bit steep. I would look for a discount on this one. I think I've seen discounts out there. We'll do a discount video on Star Wars sets here in the next week or two, so that I can show you where to find some of those deals, and you know, keep an eye out during November during the Black Friday deals. And speaking of Dark Troopers, the Dark Trooper helmet is also retiring this year, so go ahead and pick that up if you're a helmet guy or girl. I always forget to be gender neutral. And then the child is also retiring this year. I picked this one up mostly for parts. I really like the sand green and the dark tan there for some other builds that I've been doing, but I do think he looks pretty cool. I've seen him built, and you know, it would be a nice little display piece if you like these displays. Comes with a little child minifigure, but you can also pick that up in the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter microfighter for much less right now. I think it's currently on sale for $12 on Amazon. But yeah, if you like these display builds, he's retiring this year, so keep an eye out for some deals here in the next couple of weeks and months. The Republic Gunship, the UCS one, is set to retire. This one didn't really have a ton of shelf life. I think it came out last year, or was it earlier this year? I'm not sure. I do like Star Wars, but I am kind of picky and choosy on what Star Wars sets I get because I can't buy everything. But yeah, the Republic Gunship, if you're into that and you want to pick that up, you're a Clone Wars guy, now's the time to pick it up if you've been sitting on it, because it's set to retire this year. The Justifier is also set to retire this year. This is the only set where you can get Cad Bane. I think you can get this this minifigure. I can't think of her name. It's not one, is it? It's Omega. Yeah, Omega. If you want Omega, she's currently in the Advent calendar, so if you want to pick her up for cheaper. But if you're wanting Cad Bane, this is the only set where you can pick him up. So pick that one up if you're interested in getting the new Cad Bane. I think he looks better than the previous one, so I don't know. Might be worth picking up if you are a big Clone Wars fan. BD1, this one's a cool build. I really like the way that he looks. You know, he looks practically just like he does in the video game. So he's from the Jedi Survivor video games. He's a little companion droid, and he looks really sweet. $100. I feel like that's worth it for this build, and it comes with a little mini version of him here. But yeah, great build. I think he looks pretty sweet, and he's got a lot of articulation as well. So great display piece, great little droid to play with if you ever wanted to get it down and kind of play with the functions. Alright, and going back to Brickheads, the Mandalorian and the Child are set to, the double pack is set to retire this year. This one's been around for a little while, so it'll be interesting to see if this one actually retires, but you know, maybe it's worth waiting till next month to see if the retire list changes before you jump on this one, because it might stick around a little bit longer. But with the rumors, you know, you just never know what Lego's going to change last second. So You know, if it is rumored to retire and it is currently on the list, it's probably means you should pick it up if you're wanting it. Okay, and then Ambush on Ferrix is also retiring this year. It's got a really cool speeder build. I hadn't watched this. This is the one show I hadn't watched yet. I've heard it's really good. I just haven't had time to get around to watching it. But yeah, this one's retiring. It's a Target exclusive, so you can only get it from Target or on Lego.com. So either the Lego store or Target. It did go on sale a little while ago, maybe about a month ago. But you know, watch out for the Black Friday deals. See if it goes on sale again if you're wanting to pick this one up. So it's got a cool little build. I do feel like at $70, it's a little bit pricey. I haven't built it to really give a true review on it, on whether I feel like that price is actually worth it. There is some good detail on the speeder here. But this guy looks a little bit bland to me, other than, you know, the engine area and stuff. So I don't know, maybe the insides are really cool. But then again, you can't really see that. I guess it does have some fun articulation and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, $70 for this is just a little bit hard to swallow for me. But yeah, if you can get it at a good discount and you're a fan of the show, go ahead and pick it up since it is retiring this year. Alright, and then this Millennium Falcon holiday diorama just dropped. To be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of the holiday diorama thing. I mean, I guess it's kind of fun. If you haven't gotten a BD1 yet or a Porg, maybe it's a good opportunity to pick this up, and you know, you get a Chewbacca as well as an entire turkey. But I think there's an entire turkey in the city advent calendar as well. But I don't know, maybe it's fun. You can get some fun sweaters for some minifigures if you wanted to kind of get this for some parts. You know, and I guess it is kind of a fun little Star Wars Christmas theme. There's this cool little Jedi book in there. So I don't know. I mean, I still think $30 is a little bit steep for it. Maybe they're counting like BD1 and the Porg as minifigures, or like half minifigures or something. I don't know, but that would be like 5, 10, 15. If we count those both as one, $20, and then another 10 for the build. I don't know. Maybe it does make sense, but anyways, I think it's fun either way. I just don't know if it's for me. Alright, and then the Star Wars Advent Calendar obviously is set to retire this year. They've got some cool stuff in it this year. They've got Commander Cody, they've got Leia in the Endor gear. You know, you get the Emperor with a ugly sweater, you get Omega, you get a Christmas Ewok, Battle Droid. Some fun little micro builds to go with it. So, really, I like the Emperor's Throne piece right here, that little build. So I don't know, some cool minifigures come with this one. So I'd say, you know, since it's on sale, it might be worth picking up. I do feel like the advent calendars are a little bit pricey these days, but you know, they do tend to go on sale a bit. Oh look, they got the little Ewok town, the forest city here. But anyways, that's it for today. Hopefully this helps you prioritize which Star Wars sets you're going to be picking up during the Black Friday events coming up here. You know, you always want to prioritize those ones that are retiring because they're going to shoot up in price when you buy them off of the aftermarket after the retirement. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe. Notice I said share instead of comment. Actually, you can comment too. That would be really appreciated. But yeah, and I will talk to you next time.